Welcome back to the green room, guys. I usually start clapping now, but as you can see, my finger has been dislocated. And I know we're going to talk about OKC winning the finals and Shea getting the ring. We're going to talk about all that. But just to start off the episode, I want to talk about when you're getting too old to be playing certain sports. And I'm sorry, I've been seeing on TikTok, I see people playing like arena football. I see people playing these 35 and up. Stop, go home. Go get you an old-fashioned whiskey on the rocks. You want to be a little bougie, get you an espresso martini, lay down, chill, bro. Chill. And that's what I should have been doing. So, let me give you a backstory. Because I know as we start off the podcast, it should be about everything going on. But we got to talk about this. They got this thing my friend invited me to, and I've been missing it a couple weeks. He said it's called the Greek Olympics. We compete in different sports versus other fraternities. If you're not sure, you don't know yet, I'm an alpha. So I say, okay, I'll come. I finally told him I'll come. The whole time I'm like, bro, I haven't played football since like 2021 in college. Like, I legit don't even remember how to put on my gloves and cleats. That's where it got to the point. Like, damn, these gloves too little. So I go out there and play. We warming up. They throw the ball to my finger. Do you know this finger literally is sticking out this side after trying to catch the ball? And I literally said, damn, we getting too old for this. They like, what you mean? I'm like, look. And everybody, oh. They talking, pop it back in place. I said, here, you know, this is what's wrong with black people. I showed the dude the finger. He started scooting back. No, pop it back. I'm like, bro, what do you think is contagious? So they had some dude pop it back in place. And then I had to put this little splint on it. I guess maybe go to urgent care tomorrow. I hit up a couple of nurse friends and stuff to see what I should do. But I just want to I want to tell you guys, we have to stop. You're getting too old for that. Go play pickleball. You know what I'm saying? Go play sand volleyball. Leave that football alone. Yeah. You think like, no, bro, I enjoy playing. Leave that football alone. Take them pads off. Take that helmet off. I know you 37 in that league. You in that league and y'all playing with others. Take that off. You playing that basketball league at LA Fitness? Stop. You should have just been playing 3-on-3, but now you done joined the league at 35. At 28, you still dribbling the ball, yelling and screaming. Stop. Go home. Go get an old-fashioned. Go get an espresso martini. I should have did that. And I wanted to start the pod off talking about it because it's no reason you should go to work. And this is another thing. There's no reason you should go to work the next day with an injury. You know what I'm saying? And not, I slipped at home, something like that. And your boss say, oh my God, what happened? I was playing football. I was playing flag football. She's like, what? Like, why are you doing that? Like, I'll play arena lead over the, what? Bro, go home. Go the hell home. Like, I'm hella mad. Y'all don't understand. The worst thing is getting injured and you know you shouldn't have been doing it. I knew I shouldn't, and I know I'm not old. I'm a little bit old. I'm 25. I know I shouldn't have been out there. I know. Like, I instantly said it. I shouldn't be out here. I know that I should be somewhere in Houston, espresso martini on a rooftop. But I chose to, play football. You haven't played since 2021. Do it again. Dummy. Call me what you want. I know. I understand. But now every time you see me talking on the pod, I'm going to have this on. We're going to keep you updated on Tuesday because if I have something worse than this, man, just pray for me. But let's get started, man, with the green room. I'm sorry I had to get that off my chest, but let's get started. OKC versus the Pacers to see who wins it all. OKC was able to take it home 103-91. Scary injury, 7 minutes into the game. 7 minutes in. Tyrese Haliburton gets injured. I think it was a torn Achilles. I can see for sure. Let's correct that. So after, it's an Achilles injury, and obviously they're going X-ray and different things like that. But, oh my God, that's so sad to see him go down like that, which we seen that was like that injury was lingering him the game before, and I know a lot of people, every time he needs to play on that injury. It's the biggest game of the year. He has to play. He can't, you watch the sports shows and all these different things. He has to play. He has to do this. Boom. That's the price you pay for going out there to go play on that court when you know that injury is lingering with you. But it's like the same thing, and I see a lot of people saying, oh, it's the shoes. And since maybe you can blame it on shoes, but people didn't, ruptured their Achilles and did different things with hot top shoes on. Like, can we stop saying it's just the shoes? These people are playing professional sports at a high level. They go back to, why not? People are playing professional sports at a high level. It's going to be injuries for sure. That's what comes with it. But it's just like, definitely like wishing him a speedy recovery because he right there with Tatum. They probably won't play until either their team make it farther on in the playoffs next year or they just out for the season, to be honest. But so, to cap it off, 103-91, the Pacers fell to the Thunder. Just reading off the stats, you had Siakam with 16 points. You had Benedict had 24 points. McConnell had 16 points. But then going on the other side, you had Shea 29 points. Bro, it's 2 for 12 from 3. It's crazy. Then you had, Holmgren with 18 points. And you had J-Dub with 20 points, Jalen Williams. But to bring this to you, congratulations to the Thunder. That wasn't an underdog team. We seen them facing off, but we thought we'd see the Celtics. And we got to be honest, that finals was it was great for basketball, but from a viewership standpoint, maybe it could say it broke records. We know we look up all the time, something break records. But it was kind of boring. It was a lot of games I couldn't turn on at some point. Not because, obviously I was probably doing something at the moment, but it was just was it even worth trying to hurry up and put it on your phone and watch it while you're out or something like that? It's just no real stars. Don't judge me for that. But yeah, literally, I know SGA is amazing, but we want to see him play the Celtics. We want to see him play the Knicks. So I think that's what it was. It was really just watching the Pacers out there. Then you kind of watch OKC, which we knew was a team that play as this whole team that likes to get everybody involved too. With, certain players having 10 points, 12 points, whatever. Just to still see them out there. And it wasn't nothing that attracted everybody to the TV. But it'd be different. You had the Celtics versus the Lakers, all these different things like that. But I'm not going to lie. SGA has moved up in the rankings, guys. So now, with that being said, OKC winning the finals, getting their ring, we're going to rank the top 5 players heading into next year. We're going to start now and let you guys know I'm not going to put Tatum in there. I'm not going to put anyone in there that gets injured a lot. They got to go because I don't want to hear, if healthy, Tatum number 3. I believe something in that area that he's definitely top 3, but he ain't healthy right now, so we can't put him in there because he's done. But top NBA players just heading into next year and just to this offseason, I would go Jokic number 1. And I know you'll probably say, Haliburton. I know you'll probably say SGA beat Jokic. SGA did this. He won MVP. I just think Jokic impact that year with losing his coach and everything, it was still amazing to see the stat charts he put up. So I got Jokic at number 1. I got SGA. He's at number 2 now. He's at number 2 moving up to 1B, to where him and Jokic are going to be side by side. And honestly, I think we will have Tatum in that position like we talked about. But we're going to go Luka at 3. We're going to go Greek at 4. This is a hard one, but let me know if I'm wrong. Do I go KD at 5? Do we go KD at 5? Do we go Jokic, SGA, Luka, Greek, KD at 5? I think that's where we're going right now because I'm not sure who else would take that 5th position. I know you guys can talk about Anthony Edwards and these different players, Jalen Brunson. But from looking at it now, I just see KD being in that spot to fill in that 5th position. And if you're not sure, KD, that's actually going into the next topic. But if you're not sure, KD has been traded to the Rockets for Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. And I think, all right, and I will give my take on this one too. I think it's an amazing decision. We know when it comes down to taxes and stuff, KD ending his career off in Texas would be amazing. You get a cheaper house and whatever. Obviously, he makes a lot of money, but it's definitely an amazing thing financially. But only thing I don't like about this move, I would have, shipped Sengun and kept Green and kept Brooks. Probably guy has to get Easton out of there. But I'm not sure if the Suns was willing. They really probably wanted Brooks. But he was that guy that's that tight knit guy to where like he was basically the anchor of that team. That Draymond Green position. No matter how much you hate Dylan Brooks, he was that person that got them started. You could be like, no, we got Easton. The difference from Easton and Brooks, Easton was going to guard that 3 to 5. But we seen Brooks in a twin, Amon, if I'm saying his name correctly. They was able to guard 1 through 2. But then you would see Dylan, sometimes you look up, he's guarding the 4. He's boxing out the 4, all these different things. So that may be a problem for them. They're going to have to fill that position in that void. But I think it's definitely, obviously, they was contenders this year when just speaking of playoffs and stuff. So now they probably definitely is going to get better. But I think what to look at, I'm not sure if the Suns would keep Jalen Green. I know he likes to be back on that West Coast of different things. But I think that's something to look at to see who they would match Devin Booker would if they trade Jalen Green. But I'm not sure. I think they'll keep Brooks. But if they trade Jalen Green, I'm not sure who they'll match Booker would. But I think it'll be a really big trade for everybody. When you see that, I think it's going to be one of them trades everyone's talking about because Devin Booker could go top 10 player. I'm thinking right now, but no, it's a good trade. KD in Houston, man. We already know KD about to be at Trill Burgers. If y'all haven't seen throughout his career, KD like a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? So people about to see KD out. You probably see KD at camp. It's crazy. See Kevin Durant at camp is crazy, but KD like enjoying himself though. So I'm acting like I know him. But KD probably gonna be, like I say, Trill Burgers, camp, out, downtown, all these different places. We got that player now that I'm talking about I'm a Celtics fan, but we have a player in the city to where like we actually probably gonna see him out. I might be Sunday Funday with a shorty. I look over, KD probably walking in. It happened before. I literally seen PJ Tucker, all these I seen Tatum there before. So this is going to be fun for the city just to see Kevin Durant come here now and just how likable he is. And a lot of players like him, a lot of celebrities, all these things. So I think that'll be a player you actually still see just out in the communities, different things. So that's good that KD got them. We're going to definitely see the moves they make, but they got a chance because Sengun got a big ceiling or whatever. So we definitely going to see what's going on with that one. But moving forward, I had a chance to watch Love Island. I don't watch Love Island. By the way, crazy take, judge me if you want. I don't watch reality TV, those type of Love Island shows. I'm a grown man. I ain't watching that. I'm sorry. But I watched one episode. I was at a watch party. And what episode I watched, I'm not going to lie. I don't watch it. I may need to turn it on if they doing that again. I watched the Megan Thee Stallion episode. It was, oh my God. That Megan Thee Stallion episode was... If that's my first episode watching, I'm not mad at it. I don't think this show is for me, but I mean, damn, I wouldn't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say what I liked about it, but I'm just saying I watched the Megan Thee Stallion episode. It was amazing. Then they had something called a Bombshell come through. And I'm not sure, is it Audrey? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. We should confirm that too. So actually, let's confirm it. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I think it's Andreina. I had to confirm that. But I think it's Andreina. Whoever she is, I'm getting a little too happy now, but I may start tuning in to Love Island. I wasn't a big fan, but after seeing Megan Thee Stallion episode, after seeing the Bombshell with the Andreina girl, godly. I mean, I should apply to that show. A lot of people tell me all the time I should be on that show. I may have to apply, but oh my God, guys. You know what I'm saying? If that's I do. So she walked out, I said, that's probably supposed to be for me. That's why y'all talk to. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I definitely may tune in to Love Island. But I'm gonna be honest, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna judge you. I've watched it, but I don't really watch stuff like that. Too much drama or whatever. And I seen a girl, is it called like Huda, however you pronounce the name. They got some crazy names on there. But I seen her, like, they was talking about how she was crashing out, cursing people, calling people the B word. I just think that whole environment, like, I read up on it, like, it's like a social experiment, bro. Like, I was reading, like, things and watching videos of them locking people, not locking them, but putting them in hotels and being distanced from maybe, like, the actual world, and they gotta they was walking out the hotels with covers over their head to go film and do certain things. They got to eat certain ways, wear certain clothes, and just be distanced from the world. I think that maybe that girl is crazy, but I think that stuff plays a part when you own that show so long or just in that process based off maybe the directors, producers doing an actual social experiment. I think that's what people forget. If you got to do all that, it does turn into a social experiment to see who would win. This, what is 100K to see who would win this money at the end, like as a couple. I think it is crazy. I think that crash out may be because that, but no, that's crazy. I'm not sure if I could do it. If they paying bills and stuff while I'm away, and most reality shows do sometimes, I would do it, but it is crazy being that like closed off and having to deal with yourself. You know, a lot of people don't sit down with themselves a lot. So having to be in that type of space, you don't know what you think and how crazy you can go. But yeah, I'm not a Love Island person, but I don't think that's I don't really think it's a social experiment, but I don't see why people watch it. Maybe that's just y'all cup of tea, but that reality TV stuff, leave it out. And speaking of, not reality TV, but I'm not sure if you've seen Simone was in an interview and she talked about how she was basically going broke at this moment. And she was just talking about basically how she nitpicking with her spending. She said she was I could drop the video right here. She said she was at Bloomingdale's and then had to she was nitpicking that had to go over to H&M to spend money.
Mm-hmm. The budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. Mm-mm. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account. But
I wouldn't say I'm not feeling sorry for her, because definitely anybody going through financial troubles, I'm praying for you. But I don't know. This is the same person that said, oh, 9 to 5 man, I can't date a 9 to 5 man. I need somebody with the same mentality and mental as me with work or whatever and all this other thing. And I was always talking about you need to, what's her favorite thing? Manifest. She always talking about manifesting and all these different things. Then to see her break down crying on there because she talked about how she didn't pay for people houses and gave people money. It's just bad financial decisions. And I think a lot of people go through that. But just seeing her crying, I don't think everybody is taking it too much with feeling sorry for her, because based off just the actions she showed with maybe previous friends, but also just based off her spending habits. We gotta remember it's a lot of bad spending that go on here. People, everything she named, paying for someone's house. She said she was giving people money, all these different things. Believe it or not, no matter how much money you're truly making, certain stuff could be you spending out of your budget. You shouldn't be doing all that stuff, especially when you're just getting into the game of maybe being a comedian or whatever, movies. So I don't I definitely feel sorry for her, but it's just you sat there and made those financial decisions, and it did give a white woman, maybe Kardashian show type thing when they'd be like, oh my God, I was at Bloomingdale's and it just got so expensive and it was so much I had to go over to H&M. Okay, us regular Americans, I don't speak for myself, I'm the cheapest person ever. I go on H&M enjoying myself. Let me get that white tee for $6.99. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get some chino pants or whatever. So yeah, it just gave the rich person, oh, I have to shop at H&M now and actually nitpick with my budgeting. It's 2025. The world is expensive. Everyone is doing that. So actually, now y'all done got me started. So, no, yeah, I don't. It did gave rich, oh, I'm not rich anymore. I can't get a Starbucks coffee. I have to get a coffee from this place. I get it at Walmart and make it my... people are still doing these things. So I definitely understand where she's coming from. But yeah, words, shop at H&M. Shop at H&M. Shop at Fashion Nova. Stop living above your means. Do whatever you truly want, as in if it's financially responsible, do it. Don't live above your means. What's wrong with H&M? What's wrong with Fashion Nova? This coming from somebody, I go out, maybe I'm a little bit different because I'm taller and maybe, I'm handsome as shit. But Maybe it's a little bit different because I wear stuff that's not as expensive or whatever, and I get the same women. I get the same compliments. I get everything that someone with expensive stuff will wear. So it's just like, stop. Don't live above your means. Don't be at Bloomingdale. Should have been at H&M in the first place. The material not bad. I don't wear a couple. I probably got H&M shirt in there from 2-3 years ago. Stay there. Don't switch up. If you shouldn't be at Kroger, don't be at Kroger. You're not a Whole Foods person, don't be a Whole Foods person. No matter if, them girls so funny. No matter if, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you going there for? Don't be at Whole Foods. Shop at Walmart. Go to Aldi. Stop living above your means. That's a thing that I see a lot of Black Americans doing. We say that all the time, that we're literally the people that's spending the most money on certain brands, and we know it's expensive luxury brands that we spending this money on. Live below your means. Live in your means. Don't live above. Like, if that's you, chill. Like, I don't understand. Like, it just gave, like, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. And I understand that a lot of people may not, you know what I'm saying, tip over into making that much money like that she did. Because I believe she made like $1 million at one point, and it was gone fast. Because she started I don't want to get it wrong, but she started a brand and all these different things. What comes with entrepreneurship that a lot of people don't talk about. So stop living above your means. Get your ass out of Bloomingdale and go in H&M. Get your ass out of Bloomingdale, go in H&M. I'm not bleeping that out because I'm serious. But one of the last things I had to just talk about is, actually it goes right in, don't live above your means. Buying liquor at the club, and if you're, I also got to remind you, I live in Houston. I realized that it took me a year to realize, because everybody always, like I'm not that person that's going to bash somebody and act like it wasn't me before. I just know I learned from it. But if you visit in Houston, you visit wherever, and you're going to a club, never buy a bottle. That just don't make sense to me. I'm sorry. Like, you call me whatever. Y'all know I don't care. You call me whatever. To sit there, when I first moved to Houston, bottles. Literally, at one point, I purchased like a bottle. I don't know if you guys remember. Is it Palma? It was called Palma and Taboo at one point. I purchased like a bottle. I think it was like $3.15 maybe. I could be over-exaggerating, but I think it was around that. $3.15, it did nothing. I don't know if I'm like this person that don't belong in that scene, but I was just like, what? Why would you do that? Why would you make that stupid decision? That go back to living above your means. I maybe was like 22 at that point. So it did make sense. And I think that's the biggest waste. Purchasing a bottle at the club is so stupid. Like, it gets to the point, if I know you and I know that's not your tax bracket, it confuses me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not pickpocket. I said not pickpocket. I'm not pocket watching. But if I have certain homies that I truly consider friends and people I want to build with, and all your money is going to bottles at the club, it confuses me a little bit. The respect ain't gone, but it's just like, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Lock in. Like, there's just one thing that I had to get off my chest because I never understood it. But when you live in Houston, you see this a lot. I had people before. I was at one nightclub. I need to stop name dropping nightclubs. I was at a nightclub. They say, to sit at this table is $150 to reserve. But buy this bottle of champagne and you good. It was just me and this girl on a date. Actually, she ended up pregnant a year later. But it's me and this girl on a date, and I was just like, no, we sit at the bar. And maybe people don't want to look like that in front of a girl they're going out with. You know, I don't care. It's literally, I usually take people chicken wings and fries. That's what I plan on doing. But it was just like, why would I sit at this table and buy a bottle of champagne? Why is the thing $150? And people be like, $150 ain't bad for a date. It is. In a sense, it is. Maybe we both get, I don't know, something to eat. $20 each. That's what, $40. Add a little tax to it. Right? Probably if it's a black restaurant, they're going to have a lot of other hidden fees inside. But maybe get 1 drink, 2 drinks. I don't know. As I get older, I don't really want to be out with shorties that's just chugging shots back on the date. Okay, you said chill, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I can't do it. So, I don't know. It's the biggest waste. Stop buying bottles at clubs. That's not your thing. Even if that's your thing, spend your money. Spend your money on something good. Or save your money. Or invest your money. But stop living above your means and different things like that. That's the stupidest decisions I done made. and I wanted to just bring it to the forefront to just say how stupid it is. Like, wherever I'm going, actually, now I got to do another PSA. Remember I said what I'm doing if I can't park, I'm going home. If they talking about we got to buy a bottle, I'm not buying a bottle. If I'm going out with you, don't ask me to buy a bottle. Don't ask me to put in. I'm not doing it. What they say, oh, we'd have brought 3 drinks at the bar. We could have just put in on a bottle. No, that's the dumbest logic. You want to know why I peep this so stupid? And it makes sense sometimes. But that's the logic that's so stupid because if it's, let's say it's 4 or 5 guys, hella women, and we say, oh, we could have got the same amount just buying a bottle and putting in with each other. But those 3 shots you took at the bar by itself that maybe cost you $20 was just for you. Now you drunk. Now you vibey. That bottle is finna go around all these people and it's about to be gone. You're not even gonna get the same out of that bottle. I'd seen shorties, I live in Houston. I'd seen shorties then grab a bottle and start chugging. I say, hey, Jeff Hardy over here tripping. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Like, I done seen people definitely chug liquor and all these different things when buying bottles in sections. It's dumb. Go to the bar. If they say, oh, we only do sections, I'm leaving. If a club in Houston tell me they only doing sections, I'm leaving. If my friends say, I don't want to sit at the bar, I don't want to be out there on the dance, I'm leaving. I know what I make. I know what I spend my money. I like my life. I want to be considered cheap. I actually like when people call me broke. Don't ask me for nothing. Let's be honest. Stop spending your money on bottles at the club. It's stupid. If I ain't going to judge you, I ain't going to judge you. Yes, I am. I'm going to judge you for sure. But other than that, man, welcome back to the Green Room. I'm going to update you guys on my finger, but that's the recap of the night. And I'm low-key probably about to go out. I'm about to go out because I'm mad.